ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते.
Hello everyone, I'm Ms.Florin Almeida, a teacher from Tilak Vidyalaya ICSE primary section. Today, I'm happy to narrate a story based on the life of Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. The title of the story is The Jail Library. This story tells us how Tilak transformed a prison into a temple of learning. And now, the story goes like this. In the humid summer of 1908, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the bold voice of Indian nationalism, was arrested by the British. His crimes, writing fierce articles in this newspaper Kesari, demanding Swaraj self-rule for India and criticizing British injustice during the Alipore bomb case. The punishment was harsh, 6 years of rigorous imprisonment far away from his homeland in Mandalay jail in Burma. For a man like Tilak, who loved to read, write, and work tirelessly for his people, this could have been a mental death sentence. But not for Lokmanya. When Tilak arrived at the jail, he was given the bare essentials, a cot, some utensils, and food. No paper, no ink, no books. At first, he sat silently in his cell, not speaking much, but inside his mind was on fire. One morning, Tilak made a request to the jail officials. May I be allowed to read? I need books. They refused. But Tilak did not give up. He wrote letters to his friend and well-wishers in Pune, asking them to send him books on mathematics, philosophy, history, science, and the Bhagavad Gita. Over time, parcels began to arrive. Some books came with government approval. Some were smuggled in by sympathetic guards. In a few months, Tilak had turned a corner of the jail into his own personal library. Tilak did not keep the books to himself. He began teaching fellow prisoners. One prisoner later recalled, he taught us fractions and decimals using pebbles. He discussed Socrates and Sankaracharya with the same excitement. Even the jail guards were surprised. Instead of creating trouble, his prisoner was creating students. Some afternoon, Tilak would sit with a group of inmates and read aloud from the Bhagavad Gita. He would translate each verse, explain its meaning, and show how its lesson applied to everyday life, even in a prison cell. While teaching others, Tilak was also writing. On small pieces of paper, he began to pen down what would become his most famous philosophical work, Srimad Bhagavad Gita Rahasya, or The Secret of the Gita. This book would later inspire generations of freedom fighters, including Mahatma Gandhi, Vinoba Bhave, and Subhash Chandra Bose. By the time Tilak was released in June 1914, he had transformed the jail from a place of punishment into a temple of learning. A British official even remarked, "We imprisoned his body, but we could not imprison his mind." The moral of the story: true leaders spread knowledge even in chains. Where others see darkness, they light a lamp. I hope you enjoyed listening to this inspiring story. Thank you.
न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते.